Let me share with you the 7 life lessons I learned going through my life. Improving myself, working on myself, trying to be better every day, and I'm pretty sure that these lessons will connect to you and will help you in your life. The first lesson I learned is to never accept no as an answer. See, when you're negotiating, when you're talking to somebody, when you want to get something or you want to give something, whatever situation you're going through in your life right now, never accept no as an answer if that no is not in your benefit. I learned this from watching the negotiations from the dealers, the watch dealers that work in the Diamond District in New York City. When someone comes to sell a $10,000 watch, and when he says, you know, I got this watch for you, it's $10,000, and he presents this watch to the buyer. The buyer never accepts the first price. First, I might tell you, no, there's no way I'm gonna sell you this watch for cheaper. But if you don't take no as an answer, you may make me sell this watch for cheaper. So, if you start going through life not accepting no as an answer, someone says no to you, but you're like, yeah, he said no, but there's still like 10-20% chance that he will say yes. Maybe you're negotiating and you're saying, give me this amount of salary. The boss is like, no, but you don't take no as an answer. And you're like, well, what if I do this thing more? And what if I show up earlier? And what if I bring this value? And what if I do this? Or whatever it is, you basically negotiate. The boss will be like, now for me it's better to say yes than to say no, but my first answer was no. So never take no as an answer. Go for it because you can do it. The second thing I learned is when you think you can't go anymore, when you've given everything you got, you only gave 20%. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but you can imagine it in every single scenario. If you're working out, if you're going through life, if you're trying your business, whatever it is, when you think like you're pushing the bench press and you can't anymore, you've only pushed 20%. You got 80% more. And this is a Navy SEAL training that they go through basically when they think they can't go anymore because they're going through the hardest trainings in the world. They think basically it's not possible to go anymore. I given everything they got, they only gave 20%. So, basically when you walk on the street and you see a random car, do you know that you're that powerful that you can just pick that car and flip it over? The only limitation is in your brain. So next time you think that you're done, you think that you gave everything you got, you think that it's impossible to continue, remember you got 80% of your power in reserves. You're just keeping that, your mind is keeping that for the worst case scenario, but just know that you have that power within you to keep going. The third lesson I learned is live life like you have a reality show watching you every single step. Imagine there's a documentary for your life being filmed right now. I imagine this camera, me filming on YouTube, but I imagine at the corner of the room a huge ass camera and a whole crew of people who are recording my life for the documentary I'm going to watch in 20 years, in 30 years. If you live life like that, the next time you want to jerk off and you remember, oh wait, actually cannot do it because I have a whole crew recording me for my live documentary, you will not do it. Anytime you want to slip off and you want to procrastinate and you want to not do the job and you want to be lazy, you'll remember that there's a whole crew recording you and everybody's gonna watch you procrastinate, jerk off, be lazy, do this, use excuses. Everyone's gonna watch you do that. Imagine it like there's a whole crew of people recording me for my live documentary. I will make sure I do the best. I will make sure I do most of the work. I will make sure I am performing the best and I'm doing the best that I can. The next tip I learned is don't do things you love. Love everything you do. See, if we only did things we loved, this world wouldn't be the world that it is today. Do you think that the people who built this apartment, this whole building, loved going to work, building, like blasting hammers all day, waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning, showing up in the winter cold, carrying out heavy ass bags of cement and putting it all together so I can live right now. If every one of us did everything that they only the things that they loved, this world wouldn't be the place it is today. So make sure you make yourself love everything you do. Make sure you love your work. Like force yourself to love your work, so that way you can show up more, you can do better, you will get promotions, the boss will like you more, you will get better salary, everything will be good. Make sure you love everything that you do, and that's how you will prosper in your life. The next thing I learned is nobody is coming to save you, but God gave you everything you need to save yourself. You can be the loneliest person in the world. You can be like an orphan that doesn't even have family, friends, no one is here to save you. Or you can have everybody. You can have your family, your friends, your relatives and everybody, but you can feel alone. And I'm here to tell you to don't do that. Don't feel alone. Because yeah, maybe it is true that nobody is coming to save you, and that certainly is true. But I'm telling you, God is providing you the things that you need to save yourself. And that's how it should be. If every time you felt bad, if every time you feel challenged by something in your life, somebody came and saved you, how are you gonna make yourself a better man? If every time as a kid you fell down riding your bike and your dad came to pick you up and put you on the bike, how are you going to learn to ride the bike? If your father gave you the bike and he was like, go for it, run, and you just start going and you fall down, but you pick yourself up, you put yourself back on the bike and you continue driving, you will learn to drive that bike flawlessly. And God in this scenario is your father. He give you the bike, he give you the helmet, he give you the knee pads, he give you the everything, the gloves. And even though you fell down, he didn't rush to pick you up and to be, all stressed. When you fall down, you are here yourself to pick yourself up, because God gave you everything, the tools that you need to pick yourself up and to continue going. And just know that you're never alone in this world, because God is everywhere, every time, in everything. He's basically in you, He's in me, He's all around us. So never feel alone in this world. The next thing I learned: stop waiting to be ready, start and get ready on the way. The best example I can give you right now is when recording these videos. I basically never feel ready to record a video. I never have a script, I never have a title, I never have a thumbnail for the video. I get ready in the process of creating. I basically get my stand for the camera, I put on this, I put on the lights, and in the process of creating the video I get ready. I never feel ready to create videos, but when I basically, the seconds before hitting record, I am getting ready. And if you're waiting for the perfect moment to start something because you're not ready right now, you will never start it. Just start right now and get ready during the process, because that's how you actually get ready. Not getting ready and then starting, but starting and improving along the way. The last lesson: you can't pray for growth and stay in your comfort zone. This is so deep. Every single one of us is praying to become better, to have a better salary, to live in a better house, to have a girlfriend, to have friends, to get a better car, to better this, better that. Everyone is praying for something better. But when we get challenged just a little bit, we're crying, oh God, no, what are you doing? No, it feels so hard. The best gemstones in the world, the best diamonds, the most valuable ones, get the most beating in the process in order to look the most fabulous. How do you accept God to give you something if you're not challenged? How do you accept to get the blessings from God and God not to challenge you? Remember, you can always say to God, God, I just want to have a comfortable life, not improve, be an NPC, work a 9 to 5, have money for food and basically to have a roof over my head. I just want to be comfortable. Don't challenge me, please, and God will provide you that. No challenges, being comfortable, being basically staying in a lane. But if you want to improve, like everybody does, if you want to be a better version of yourself, let me tell you, expect challenges and bumps along the way, because that's how we as people improve. I want you to write in the comments the most challenging situation that you had, that you later realized that it was the biggest blessing from God. Or write them in the comments, share your experiences, and maybe we can combine all of that ideas and I will create a next video on that topic. Thanks for watching, my friend.